Hello. Welcome. Back to the cafe. Um, I, as always, am your host, uh, Dr. Lampwick. If you hear stuff in the background, my wife is playing a game with her brother, so just ignore that. I'm playing a couple games today. I don't know to what extent either one. I may play one for like 5 minutes and then the second one for like an hour, or vice versa. I am nothing if not inconsistent. So, yeah, it just all depends on how I feel, really. Um, if you're cool with that, welcome. If you're not, you probably already clicked off. I can't retain you, I suppose. Anyway, I don't think I have any announcements. I'm still working on the next Lampwick's guide entry. I'm in the brainstorming stage, meaning I haven't thought of anything. So who knows when that'll come out. But hopefully soon. I'll do my best. Anywho, uh, I think that's it. I'm just gonna do the gaming thing. I'm just gonna game. I can't even read that. Here we go. I guess I should hold on. There we go. Octavius can stand here. Cool. Okay. Chapter 4. What was I doing? I was about to enter the forest or something like that. Let's see what. Let's go through all this and see what I have here. I have a loaded crossbow. Good. Those are all my spells. Okay. Let's take a look at this tree. You stare at the old tree for a moment, deciding against napping beneath it. Strangely, you swear you hear the jingling of chains. You're out of the forest, but not out of danger. Wild beasts roam the wilderness. Be prepared with your tools and wits. Okay. What's the deal with the... I want tree. Oh, as you continue along the path, the sound of splintering wood explodes in your left ear. In your misfortune, you stumble upon a raging tree, and its hollow shriek tears through the still forest air. Does it want tempies? Sensing your movement, the roots of the tree ant slither from the earth and wrap suffocatingly tightly. Is that correct? I don't think it is. Around your waist. It pulls you headfirst into a spawn and chomps down hard, giving you the worst splinters of your entire life. I'm dead already. How do I consistently manage, whenever I play this game, to die within the first couple of seconds? I don't think the crossbow would work, right? Nope. I can't run by it, I assume. Nope. Okay. What do I do with this tree ant? Herbicidia, okay. The tree. The spell did not work. Dang. Why does it not work? Okay. The tree ants you knew were docile and wise creatures. Something has twisted this one into a monstrosity. Speak. You receive no reply. Dang. What would work here? Oh. Well, I can't just look at it? I don't think there's anywhere else I can go, right? Is there some source of fire I'm missing? The mysterious maze is now a straight path back to the guardhouse. You head back. Pretty sure I've done everything I can do at the mine. I feel like I need fire, right? Is my lantern still in the mine? It is. The way forward is now clear. Okay, that's nice. The lantern's the only source of fire I have. Save it now that I grab the lantern again. You frantically try to recall the wooden beast's weakness and decide that fire is a good bet against your fibrous foe. You hurl the lantern at the rogue treant and watch as it bursts into flames, quickly engulfing the monster. Sighing with relief, that burned freaking fast as frick. It's like a couple of seconds, the thing is burned to ash. Convenient. Sighing with relief, you resolve never to walk in the woods alone again if you can avoid it. Well, now my lantern's gone. Frick. Oh well, treant's dead. We'll save. What is that? A pair of silver eyes cast their gaze upon you. You silently watch your every move. Hello. You hear nothing in response. A manticore bursts through the grove, leaping onto the path. It looks directly at you and becomes eerily still. An evil energy begins to emit from its eyes. It is surely preparing for an attack. An intense beam of energy shoots from the manticore's eyes. Your body is bathed in the light and heat of 1,000 suns. The burning sensation fades as your body evaporates into nothingness. Okay, hold on. It's just one thing after another here. Silver tray. It's gotta be that. To reflect the beams. Use silver tray on this. As the manticore lets out a roar, you cower behind the silver platters. You hold it aloft. The beam of energy reflects off the well-polished servingware and directly back at its origin. The manticore groans in pain as its eyes burn. The creature reels in pain and lies on the ground. Even without its sight, the manticore senses you are still near. Now can I use the loaded bow? Ka-chunk. With the manticore reeling from its own attack, you level your crossbow sight towards it, exhale, and fire. It's always nice that my neighbor happens to have their lawn people come on Thursday whenever I stream. But I guess that's my fault. My neighbors lived here a lot longer than I have, so I killed it. What? If you thought that the manticore threat had been dealt with, you were dead wrong. Its venomous stinger pierces you in and deliver a fatal dose of poison in your blood. You do not survive for long. What? Come on. I did that perfectly. The manticore is injured, but you sense it has a little fight left in it. Can I just shoot it again? I wish to shoot it again. Let me just load my crossbow real quick. Shoot it again. Yep, that's what I thought. You felled the beast with a final crossbow bolt. Dark flames engulf its body as ashes scatter with the wind. Nice. Now let's reload my crossbow because I'm not stupid. Perfect. What the? You step away from the shady grove beyond the forest edge and into a quiet clearing. Before you is the entire river. You exhale slowly. Thank the one I can rest, becoming aware of the pain from several bruises covering your aching body. Knowing this is a shipping lane to Stormhaven, you plan to catch a boat and sleep like a log on the next leg of your journey. What's this do? His stylish clothing... I'm not going to be able to talk today. His stylish clothing contrasts with the wild nature of the Torland forest. He looks slightly less out of place than you. What do I even look like? Ayo. You wave at the merchant and point to the boat, asking if you can catch a ride. He looks at the boat and then to you. Love to have you join us, but as you can see, we're locked in port. Damned hydra weeds are a menace, I say. Cut them and they'll grow back double. Not sure when we get free, Fenling. I don't know why he became that voice, but anyway. I think I... Hold on. Boat sits on the riverbank ahead. The rain is in it, almost opening more. Let's see what's up with this boat. Countless weeds cover the ship from stem to stern. You swear you see the weeds tightening around the ship's hull. Shabam! You walk into the riverbank, turn to make sure the merchant is watching, and raise your arms as high in the air as you can. Boom! Herbicidia, you shout in the deepest voice you can produce given your modest size. With the magic spell spoken, the hydra weeds wither and fall away from the hull of the barge, freeing the ship. You're welcome, you say, giving the merchant one of the finest smirks you've ever seen this side of the Tyre River. It's only then that you realize he's been looking downward this whole time. Flit! What's it? Sorry, I dozed off there for a second. Well, look at that! Those nasty brambles decided to just give up and release the ship all on their own. Little Finling, today is certainly your lucky day. Let's board and soon we'll be heading down the river. Okay, let's save it. Boat time. Welcome aboard, Finland. When you're ready to go, head to the foredeck and take in the view, the merchant says. Okay, so I just have to yoink. Barge pushes away from the dock, groaning and creaking as it slowly sways side to side in the churning waters. You briefly struggle with your stomach, trying to keep the bile down. Thankfully, your nausea quickly passes. It's a river. Can you get seasick on a river? I guess anyone can get motion sick from anything, really, depending on how sensitive you are. Anyway. Waves of chilled mist roll over the edge of the barge deck, quickly becoming so thick you can't see your feet. That's it, I'm done with the cold for good, you say, resolving to adventure in only tropical climates henceforth. The mist keeps rising over the deck, turning into a thick and cold fog. Something isn't right. Laughter echoes through the mist. It sounds like it's coming from all around you. A raspy voice hisses. I see you, Finling. You should have kept to your own affairs. Suffer and drown. Me? You slip the coat on and start sweating immediately. Pulling it off, you decide, oh, what am I supposed to do here? What would I do here? Magic lens? Okay. We can't get out of here. With the boat drifting blind and out of control, it stops with a sudden crash and sends you flying overboard. A splash of cold water onto your face shocks you awake. Your eyes focus and you realize you're floating in a swamp. You turn your head to see the toothy grin of a most unusual creature. Its shrill voice calls back to you. Thanks! Thank you for my new toys. Won't you miss them? Come and find them. Yes, follow. He took all my stuff. It waves the bag wildly and takes off into the swamp. You lose sight of the creature as it scampers away. Looking around, there's no sign of the barge or its contents anywhere in this swamp. You're on your own. Swampy waters give way to hard packed earth ahead. Took all my stuff. An unusual figure hangs by strings from the tree. It looks like a grotesque doll. I'm gonna take it. You tug the figure hard enough to snap the strings, holding it in place. As it comes loose, you unveil a startling sight. By the one, you shout, jumping backwards. Bones are arranged throughout the tree, and they don't belong to animals. Take the bones. You failed to take it. Dang it. Looking closer, you realize the skulls have been meticulously cleaned and hung from this tree. You wonder who would do this. Okay, well, I don't know what I could have done with the whole fog thing, but... Staring into the distance, you see a large house. Competing for your attention are the constant squishing of your wet socks and the obnoxious loss of your equipment. Looking up from your shoes, you are shocked to see the stark outline of a large mansion against the setting sun. The rotting walls immediately give you the creeps. It feels wrong. A mansion built alone between a desert and a swamp. Before you can say you'll never step foot in there, you see the imp scurry through the door with all your belongings. Realizing you won't survive the desert without your things, you sigh heavily from exhaustion and continue onward. Well, yeah, I'm gonna get my stuff back. You've heard tale of this place, the Great Barren, a wasteland that radiates a demonic heat and a spell long spent. A powerful wizard delved into the dark arts and cast a hideous spell at the expense of his life, the spell of Hellfire. Once a region of lush forests and wetlands, this land is desolate. Only shifting sands and unextinguishable flames remain. Okay, I just wanted to see what was up with that. As you crest the top of the stairs to follow the imp, the door slams shut right in front of you. Its familiar shrill voice calls to you from behind the doors. Welcome, welcome to my home. Help I need. Yes, I do. But trust you? No, not yet. No. Friends share food. Yes, treats. Take this. Here. Bring my favorite meal. Hurry, go. You see the imp open the door crack and toss a small red stone onto the ground. It quickly shuts the door again. The deep red color of the stone reminds you of dried blood. Nice. You lift the stone off the ground, grateful that none of your friends are here to see the imp get the better of you. What did it mean, my favorite meal, and where am I going to find food in a desert, you grumble to yourself. Cold stone. Deep red stone emanates an otherworldly presence. You see an odd-looking circle carved into it. Okay. Alright. You cannot move there. Clearly says there's some other way here. So where am I supposed to go? Okay. Use the stone on the... Nope. The imp wants food, and we won't find it here. The red stone is a key to another place in time. We should use it. I tried to use it on myself. Open. See an odd circle carved into it. It's an ancient fairy stone. Seasoned magicians use these to cross great distances in the blink of an eye. What you expected did not happen. It did not open. Okay. I don't remember what I even used this spell on initially. Civilization touched the rotten swamp at some point, but all that remains of these logs and obscure tokens. Okay. Kind of stuck here. The redstone is the key to another place in time. We should use it. I'm trying. Huh. Okay. Crossroads. This appears to be a nexus point where the pipes meet. A simple metal footbridge allows for passage into the desert. This dune is the resting place of an unfortunate soul. All that's left is their sun-bleached skeleton. You grab the hand wheel from the clutches of this unfortunate soul. You're hopeful that you might finish what they started. I want the bones. No bones. You squint your eyes and look across the sand, seeing only endless dunes. You should watch your step from here on out. Okay. As you walk through the desert, your leg suddenly slides knee-deep into the sand. You fall forward with a wet splat. The sand feels like a sponge that quickly envelops you. You struggle with the sand, only to sink deeper and deeper. And of course. The skeleton. Myself. No. Okay, just quicksand, whatever I do. You aren't able to move there. Okay. Is there any way for me to, like, know which way to go? Okay, it's not left. Okay. So it's up, right. Okay. How would I do this without the trial and error of the saving and loading? That doesn't make any sense. There should be some, like... There should be some way of telling. This round valve has a square hole in the center. It is made of the same material as the pipes in the desert. The structure. The large structure stands alone in its swirling dirt sands. You place the stone in the structure. It fits perfectly, but nothing happens. Something must be missing. Okay. I didn't realize you could go across the pipes. Okay. Attach the valve to the metal post before you turn it on a whooshing noise. Suddenly, a searing gust of wind knocks you back. A flaming entity bursts forth from the lava and fixes its eyes upon you. You stretch your arms towards the fire elemental, holding the effigy in front of you like a shield. The entity shrieks as it's sucked into the effigy. With a blinding flash, the elemental is no more. A moment later, the effigy smolders your hand, quickly crumbling as it turns to nothing but ashes. Man, I'm so good. After dying to the quicksand a million times. Grip the valve and turn it slowly. The metal squeals in protest from years of neglect. You feel it rumble beneath your feet as you can sense the temperature rising. Lava has indeed begun to flow. Yay. Hey. The rumming noise rises from the structure. Your hair stands on end as power crackles through the air. Yes, the space in the center of the machine begins to waver and distort as a portal appears out of thin air. You see a distorted vision of the world beyond. Let's go! You stumble forward out of the portal, slightly nauseous from the trip. The damp smell of rotting earth is overwhelming. Stifling an urge to vomit, you turn around to survey your surroundings. See the portal flicker weakly, then disappear. The wisp chimes in. Good news, bad news. Good news is we didn't implode while teleporting. Bad news is the portal is dead. It continues. We are stuck here until we can power it up. Great, you respond. Well, if it's a meal the imp wants, we won't find it down here, you say as you make for the exit. Okay. Interesting. Dead forest. Thick bushes of red flowers go along the forest path. Take a flower. Take a flower. Fine. Dark road. Iron gate blocks access to the boss into the road unlocked. Lucky you. Nice. Can't just go up the road randomly. You find yourself standing in front of yet another mansion. This one also gives you the creeps. It also has a modern mailbox. What about the other path? Oh. I see. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick. No, I don't want to quit. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm back. Or I will be in a moment. There we go. Okay, let's see. It's a rounded box made of metal. You wonder if something could be inside. I'm certain something is inside. You pull down a small panel in front of the metal box. What is it? There's a small key. Key dispensary. How convenient, you remark. You pull the key from the box. Bulkhead key. It's a cellar bulkhead door. Heavy padlock and thick chains are keeping it tightly shut. Well, let's go to the front door real quick. Or is it telling me I can move then? You pull on the door handle, gently at first, then harder, anchoring your foot on the frame, and standing fiercely. It doesn't work. There is no opening this door. It isn't locked. There's an unseen force at work. Key. You unlock the padlock. Nice. Let's go. You're standing in a part of the cellar that is mysteriously frozen. What's an eerie mansion without an equally creepy cellar, you mumble to yourself. You're familiar with storing ice in the cellar for use during the summer months, but this is ridiculous. Altar. This indentation looks like it holds a receptacle. A blood red cover. Do sorcerers never think to make their spellbooks less convenient, you say to the empty cellar? This evil tome is very specific to the altar. Taking it with you would do no good. Oh. Some human remains rest close to the pit. You wonder if the two are related and decide you'd rather not know. Curiously, one large bone stands out among the rest. You are strangely drawn to the large bone. You pick it up and take it with you. You peer into the darkness and fail to see the bottom of the pit. Your feet will not take you there. The old wooden door is closed. Suddenly, a gust of wind sends you stumbling down the stone steps. A bloody horror appears at the top of the stairs. Look at horror. The room has been enveloped in a bloody horror. The sight fills you with intense dread. There's no way forward as long as this evil is in your way. Okay. What you expected did not happen. Nothing happened. Okay. The statue okay. For some reason, it says there's another way to the side here, but it won't let me move. There. Lean forward over the pit. Okay. Nice. That's a different death screen. Your great uncle once explained to you that arcane symbols are used to channel energy, but you weren't paying attention at the time. It's an old bone. It's an old yellow marrowed bone. Can't do anything there. Squint your eyes and look into the distance. This road could go on forever. I best stick to the path. Okay. This hillside is not similar to the hills of Kaltor, but strangely not dissimilar either. The sounds of merriment float to you from the horizon. You can only imagine what spectacle is producing such whimsy. Okay. There's something I'm missing here for sure. You see a faint glow coming from behind the bulkhead door. A deep red stone. Okay. There we go. The small blood red shard looks like it was part of a larger stone. The item does not work. Okay. Magic is not your expertise, but you know an unholy altar when you see one. Gazing upon it fills you with dread. The item is useless here. You recite the spell, the wisp responds, even if you were good at magic, which you aren't, it won't work in this place, Del. Oh. What are other places I've seen red glows? There's one. Ruby shard, yeah. Take that. Ha. Aha. Let's see. Terrible curse is blocking the way. I notice the skull is a particular shade of ruby red. Small blood red shard looks like it was part of a larger stone. Bloody apparition hovers silently, beckoning you to your doom. Fear overtakes you as you struggle to think of an escape. You look down and notice a red glow from your pocket. You reach in and want to withdraw the ruby shards. Their glow intensifies as the shards float before you. With a blinding flash of light, the shards combine into a beautiful red gemstone. The ruby pulses with radiant energy. With a terrifying moan, the spirit reels at the side of the stone. The horror is sucked into the stone, trapping the evil. The large blooded red ruby feels cold in your hand. The skull is gone, but you can still sense its presence. You are about to climb the steps when you hear the wisp speak. That stone harbors an evil entity, Del. It's dangerous to carry it for long. Be rid of it and let's be on our way. Okay. Good thing there's a nice ritual thingy right here. This ruby save you from the bloody skull. You sense the evil presence inside the stone. It feels your dread. You wish you could find a pit where you can make this here. Oh. Really? Peace. You stare at the blood red ruby, imagining the evil contained within escaping into the world. Deciding you cannot allow this to happen, you cast the stone into the pit, hoping it is never recovered. Eat. Okay. It's a spool of thread and a sewing needle. Take it. This well-used desk is adorned with scratches. Other couches seen better days. The stunning mountainscape The image is so exhilarating you almost smell the fresh air. Okay. Peering through the dirty glass, the scene outside the nature looks grim. You give a long whistle as you walk into the room. It's an impressive sight. You'll have to remember to book a place like this for your next birthday party. It's a metal bowl with an unusual symbol that should decide it doesn't look like any fruit basket you've ever seen before. You're not here to loot this mansion, but the strange bowl has you oddly fixated. You decide to take it with you. The wisp speaks to you, food, Dell. You're here for food, not flowers. It's a bouquet of blue flowers. They look great on the tombstone, however, there are none in sight. Okay. Charred wood, rests upon a fireplace. Can I see some charred wood? It's a painting of a soaring eagle holding a snake in its talons. Interesting. Trees, rocks, and clouds. Sky, that's a landscape. Okay. Kitchen looks to be newer than the adjoining rooms. It's a good place to find something edible for that yum. This jar has a star-shaped symbol and something rattles inside me, shake the lid tightly shut. Take it. You don't need to take the jar. You should find a way to get the contents, however. Interesting. It's a fine kitchen with the smell permeating the air. It's not appetizing. Neat cleaver and sharp blade are stuck on the wall. Quite stuck, actually. You can't remove them despite trying. Okay. Go this way. Games room. It's a classic chessboard. It has everything you need to play except for an opponent. One chess piece is curiously out of place. The lack of symmetry on the chessboard annoys you enough that you slide the piece back into position. After resetting the board, you hear a faint click come from the cabinet across the room. Aha. This unusual looking horn has a crank on the side of it. You turn the crank and a jaunty tune plays through the strange horn. It reminds you of a circus in a far-off desert kingdom. Okay. Several scratch marks that go on the cabinet looks like someone trying vigorously to open this door. After pulling on several of the knobs and handles, the doors finally give and slide open. Someone left a hammer here. Okay. Okay, there's nothing else to do in here, I think. Got it. There was a cookie in the jar. Got it. Give me the cookie. Okay, now I gotta redo the portal, which I do have this ritual mode. Don't know how to use it though. Okay, the metal bowl fits perfectly in the indentation on the altar, making you wonder what it was doing in the dining room. Okay. I need to put something in it, obviously. Alright. Wait, maybe the old bone. You drop the bone into the bowl. Open the book. You lift the cover of the dusty tome and it opens to a specific page. You stare at the unfamiliar symbols for some time until the wisp raises its voice. These are powerful magic still. This will release enough energy to power the portal, but I don't know what else might happen. The wisp reads a passage to you. Place upon an altar to Motari through a vessel, and in it sacrifice the 3 of blood. The flesh to pump, the crimson fluid, the bone from whence it comes, and the blood itself. Okay. The shadow remains in a jar. Open the cabinet. Open the oven. Okay. You see a circular chunk of charred hollow meat about the size of your hand. I take it. I guess. Gross. I know what I need to do. It needs the blood. You grit your teeth and wince in pain as you pierce your finger with a needle. A solid drop of bright red blood slides down the needle. There we go. Blue flames rise from the bowl. The wisp dives into them like it's going for a peaceful swim in a crystal lagoon. It speaks. Good news, bad news, Dell. The good news is I have enough energy to tune the portal. The wisp becomes quiet and focuses its attention. You see a small blue speck appear in its hands. The speck grows larger until it's a crystal the size of your fist. There! Take this to the portal, the wisp says. Now, the bad news is you open the gateway to what people call hell, and a lot of angry things are coming. Oh, look, there's one now. Oh, frick. A strange woman appears out of nowhere. You realize the cavern has become cold enough that you can see your breath. Let's get out of here. A rumbling noise approaches from the distance. You turn to see two intensely bright lights move. The stairs they grow larger. They're headed right for you. Run. Okay. Wait, where's the portal? Portal isn't active. You see light come from an overhead exit. The exit. Let's get back to the portal. Isn't this the portal? Where do I put the stone? Where do I put the stone? I was at the portal though. How do I use the... It is condensed magic energy from the Wisp. You wonder what it costs the Wisp to create this portal key. Okay. How do I use it? What do you mean it's useless here? Where do I put it? I have the stone for the portal. What do I do with it? Eat the cookie. That's what I came here for. Cookie is delicious. It tastes like devil's food cake. This ought to satisfy that thieving imp. Yay. How do I use the frickin' wisp zone? Okay. There's nowhere else to go. I have the stone. How do I use it? What the heck? Okay. I'm very confused. Why won't it let me use the stone? I'm doing all the things that I can do. I've used it on every corner of this. What do I... It's not telling me where I put the stone. Okay. Hold on. Got it. Oh. Okay. That made sense. There we go. You kneel in the dirt and place a loose stone at the socket. You hear a gentle humming sound as a portal appears before you. Okay. Finally, you shout. One mission is more than enough to deal with for the day. You walk out of the portal slightly less nauseous than your first trip across space and time. The wisp, however, is strangely quiet and less animated. It does not look well. You turn and face the structure just in time to see the stone inside is shatter and the portal fade. All that for a cookie. Ah, well. At least I can get my things from that accursed imp, you say, with a hint of irritation. You lay the cookie on the ground before you can shout that you brought the food. The imp swipes up the treat. Yum yum, my favorite. Come inside. Yes, follow. Come catch me. The imp shouts, leaving the door ajar for you to follow. You sigh loudly, not excited by the ungrateful imp or the foreboding atmosphere of the lonely mansion. Okay. Of course, the door is shut behind me. Fear washes over you as you realize you were locked in this mansion without your equipment. You must get it all back. Okay. Well, we're going to call it on this one for now. I have saved my progress. Okay. Ignore that. Alright, we're going to shift over to Cultic now. So I'm going to boot that up and come back here. Sofa gone. Octavius. Back down here with me. Make Octavius smaller. Okay. Whoops. Game crashed. Lovely. Lovely. I ate lunch, but I'm still hungry for some reason. The game might crash again. Nope. I think it's starting. Nice. Let's go. I think this is the last one. Right? Yeah. Okay. Molotov, TNT, shotgun, lever action, hotshot. Okay. This is fresh. I got handgun. Okay, everything's reloaded. I'm going to take this with me. I don't like this. It's very quiet. These new findings need to be published to the Covenant immediately. While imbuement of living willing subjects has been reliably successful, imbuement trials on deceased subjects have failed miserably. The rolls have been disastrous and dead. Dead. Ooh, crossroads. Left. Vehicle. Still on. Crank handle. Let's go. Excuse me? Nope. You can burn. You can all burn. Whoa. Sheesh. Ah! These guys keep coming from. Ah. Whoop, I set myself on fire. Nah, dude. I set myself on fire again. At least I set him on fire too. What the heck, dude? Can't see anything. Whoa! Where's these guys coming from? freaking me out. Ah! Okay. I'm looking for secrets. It's freaking me out. I don't like this. Okay. I like this. Got a machine cog. Ow, I burned myself alive again. Keep doing that. I'm gonna die. Oh, good. Some health. I freaking see you. Oh, I freaking see you too. Ah! I didn't see you. Ow. I don't think I'm surviving this. I can't see these guys before they attack me. I already used my health kit. Why is the game volume so low? Okay, that was a dead end. I forgot I have a dodge. Oh, this is confusing. I am lost. Okay. This is something. So I need another gear, it looks like. No? Okay. I guess I just go. That's cool. Ah! That's no good. Ow! Really sucks. Alright. Let them burn. Ah! Whoa, 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 whoa! Why are there so many of them? Sheesh. Well, somehow I ended up with more health than I started with. That one Molotov did a lot of work there. Goodness, I'm scared as frick. Much rather deal with the cultists than the friggin' zombies. All right. I keep getting too scared to dodge. Why do these lanterns sound like street lights? Huh. Oh, I hate that. Okay, look, I see you. I'll keep my eyes out. Trying to get friggin' ambushed by zombies. See, that's what I need. Or why the freaking noises? Stop with that. Ah! So scared. I can't handle that they freaking jump at me, dude. Oh, well, there's the cultists. Suppose I should, be careful what I wish for. I guess I did get some more ammo for this. Whoa. Oh. Whoa, I didn't want to go down there with the dynamite, you moron. Gosh dang it. Stupid. Okay. Let's make sure they weren't explosive. Well, lost a lot of health there. Whoa. No, you don't. Got your number now, zombie. Ow. Da-da-da-da-da. Something about lunatic asylum. Love that. Incident report. Physical confrontation. Okay. Gotcha. Ooh, I kind of feel bad about that. I'll flash for him. You know, just okay, just a little bit of common courtesy there. Is there a zombie back here? Cool. Magnum rounds. I don't have one of those. Okay, just making sure everything is everything is reloaded. Okay, cleared out that zone. Well, now I have to systematically open every locker. Eddie. Okay. Wait. Okay, he's seeing stuff. Cool. I thought that was like... Ow! I hate them jumping at you, dude! There we go. Aha! A field kit. Love that. I'm going to go ahead and use that. Nice. What? We ain't having this. No, you don't. Wise to your games. Something's blocking the door. Okay. I hit the guy through the... Okay. Okay. Alright, well, let me break the door. Okay. Let's go into the places we can. Already went in there. Already went in the warehouse. Did I check behind the warehouse? Big wall. What about the other side of the warehouse? Boop, 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 boop. Stuff back there. It looks like I can get out of a window, maybe. To the window. Aha. Break those, apparently. How would I get over there? Rafters? Eh. Okay. Eh. Dang it. Oh, wait. A sec. Oh. I think I got this. I'm glad there's no stamina bar or anything. That would suck. I can't get up there, can I? Dang it. There's a rafter. Right in my way. How do I get over there? Ooh. I have upgrade parts 1. I only have 1 upgrade part, so. Huh. Don't know how I get back there. Can't get up on that rafter. Can't get up on the roof. No mantle mechanic in this game. Maybe I could get up on that hill and go over the wall. Maybe. That's blocked off. There's smoke coming from here. No, you don't. Ow. Say as he does. There's the door here. Bunch of freaking dead guys for what? What did I do? Field journal. Yeah. It's a lot of reading. Truck. About to fall into a mine. That's chill. What was this? A freaking cave-in? Ah! Good. When did I last save it? Ah, jeez. Useful, I guess, for all that. What is that? Oh, it's soap. Nice. Alright, well, it sucks to suck. And I suck. Got him. Oh, right, there's the guy behind the house. Got him. Okay, there's a quick save. Door's locked, of course. Locked, of course. Roof. Oop. Did not want to go into the burn pit, thank you. Health bowl. Stored 7. Nice. Dead people. He tried to defend himself with the table. Okay, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Time to continue with the scare. Time to continue to be scared. Okay, ow, frick. I forgot my leg was injured and I'm sitting on it. Okay. Oh, whoops. There we go. Okay, what about the big house? Blocking door. How get in? Okay, one of these windows gotta be unblocked. Ah. Burn. Walk into the fire and burn. This is what Big Trash doesn't want you to know. Everything in the dumpster is free. Just take it. Door is busted. Fine. I make a own door. Okay. There we go. Alright. Stand on the bushes. I killed them. I burned them all. There we go. Handgun ammo, love that. Ooh, stockpile. Key? Cellar key. Okay. First aid, let's go. Ah! Okay, well, I burned myself too. That's fine. We're just gonna go with it. What's a little bit of fire between friends? Nothing a first aid kit or two won't fix. Want that. Tell me, would... Okay, no. How would I... How would one... get to that? Eh. I want it. I want it. I want it. I want it. How do I get? How do I get? How do I get? Frick. Cellar key. Wait a minute. I remembered a couple of things. First of all, cellar key. Like the stash. Okay. Whoa! No, 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 no. Oh, okay. Well, that's nice. Woo! What the heck? Sheesh. Holy crap. Goodness freaking gracious. Why? Why? I should have friggin' known. Ah! They were here to finish me off. But why? When it's very clear that the big thing probably would have killed me. Magnum rounds. I keep getting those, but I don't have magnum. TNT crate. What would I need that for? Oh, I guess it's just a bunch of TNT. Okay, hold on. There's one more thing. Okay, there's a couple more things. First of all, there's what's ever behind the warehouse. But I cannot get to from here. Dang it. Huh. And then there's whatever's in this house. Save it. Okay, ammo. Always lovely. And good stuff. Eh? Why'd you do that? Get out of there. Okay, I'm gonna legit save it real quick. I really want to know how to get behind the warehouse. There's gotta be a way. Nice. Didn't realize that I needed one of those. I guess I used it on the big guy, didn't I? I figured it out. It was very easy. Okay. Sten Mark 5. What? Ooh. Ow. Barbed wire. Hurt. When did I get all these bullets? Do they use this? Okay, it uses the same bullets as the handgun. That kind of sucks. That's okay though. Well, that's chill. I got a new gun. Freaking yeah. Alright. Guess I'm going in the mine. Take a little lantern with me. Why am I going up if I'm going into a mine? Checkpoint reached. Okay. Uh-oh. Ah! Bro's blowing up his own dudes. music started going crazy after I killed everybody. Ow. No. Weapon parts, love that. Ow. Whoa, 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 whoa! Was it another one of those crazy dudes? What the heck? Ah, dang it. Okay, well, is what it is. I think I will call it here for now. We will play some more at some other time. I'll do a whole stream of just Cultic instead of split one. All right. Back to the cafe. Okay, well, thank you so much for watching if you did, whether live or on the VOD. Either way is very much appreciated. Thank you to all my subscribers. Trying to break 30 right now, but not too worried about that. Just want to make content. Don't think there's anything else, so I believe that the dawn is coming, which means that I and my cafe will be unfortunately disappearing. However, we will return again when night covers the world and a little bit of light is needed. Hope that I can be a beacon and a little bit of light in everyone's life. And I just appreciate you all my dear patrons. So in the meantime, goodbye and chase the dark away, my friends.